hit 705. I would like to hit 705 for a nice pause single. That would be dope. Most times I felt it, so.
You're not down, cause you love, you're not wrong, need to love, in a hot with the wood in my mouth. Bitch, don't wear no shoes in my house. Nigga, so got cash out. Told her wipe a nigga, no. We got set on reading my lips, you know you fucking with alcohol. Give me what you did. Honey ain't sweet, ain't shit, but ain't shit sweet. Niggas on the street like others got. Tongue kiss her other tongue. Ski, 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 water. Oh my God.
After a while, what happened was you ran away from dealing with the competitiveness deal that they had because the bench broke, but the squat didn't grow, the deadlift didn't grow.
I see you see it.
I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? So everything I look around, I said, okay, I'm looking at this right here.
I'm listening.
And it wasn't, I seen that competitive, but I seen you basically have excelled. I guess it's because you wanted it.
It's like I had to put myself in a situation with those who wanted to grow. Like, once I got into the sport, I started meeting people who used to be that guy or that girl. Mostly for me, it was that guy, right? Competing against guys. Once I started meeting those people, they started like kind of like disappearing. And I was like, oh, you don't really want it. Like,
I heard that pretty good handoff. My handoff. I know.
That looks good.
Alright, we're back here at Horwick Performance. I am getting a band to use. Here's Becca. Wow. Today we have a top single at like 617 and 639. I think I'm gonna keep it a little on the lesser end of the ranges this couple of weeks, just so I can recover a little bit better. Jeez. Really up here to get some light. God. Oh, shit. Hold on. Watch this. Watch what we do here. Pop, pop, pop. Boom. Exposure, baby, exposure. So I have my exposure, so you guys can see me. Yeah, so let's just get to it. I'm sure people are gonna start calling in around 10. So I wanna go ahead and at least get most of my things done because I got a deadlift right after this. Let's go ahead and get to it. Wait, before I do, I wanna give a shout out to Brenton down in South Carolina. He said he watched my squat video tip last week that I put out in my last video, and he said that actually like helped him a little bit with his squat, which is awesome that he reached out and actually told me. So feedback is valuable, and I really appreciate the feedback. So appreciate you, Brenton, for reaching out and letting me know that the squat tip helped you with your squat. But yeah, shout out to you, Brenton. Shout out to you. I was just talking to Jaslyn yesterday. We was on a phone chatting about a few things, and I know she loves the Alani. So this this fit is inspired by Jaslyn because she actually loves this shirt. So I put on like this shirt and a bunch of red stuff. You can also find this shirt at the shop, roysterfitness.com, and purchase it if you want it. We have a good amount in stock for a lot of people. Everyone loves a long sleeve, so I went out and bought a ton of these just because of the winter and at the time fall. It's like fall and winter days coming. So this is a very light fitted long sleeve that you can wear in the gym, outside the gym. It's got a nice look to it. You can wear it out on the streets, whatever you do, you can wear it wherever you want to wear it. It just looks nice everywhere. So I'm wearing it in the gym today to train in it. Shout out to Jaslyn. So I haven't worn my extra small SBD knee sleeves in quite some time. So today, just to match my like black and red, I ended up putting on I have my black and red SBD knee sleeves, and these knee sleeves are only in extra smalls. Like all my other, I don't have any smalls. The only smalls I have are in the new black on black, the Phantom launch. So I was like, well, I gotta match the fit. I could wear the black on black knee sleeves, but I was like, nah, let me put on the black and red. These are extra smalls. Again, I haven't worn extra smalls since my meet in November. Let me tell you, these shits were so hard to get on. It's like I've never worn them before in my life. My forearms are cramping. It's just bringing back all these memories I don't like. So I'm probably gonna go right back to wearing smalls. But whenever I get closer to competition, maybe like 8 weeks out, I'll start putting on my extra smalls again, just to get back used to the feel of them. Like these feel fine now that they're on, but they were a bitch to get on.
Time to go work out.
Bitch ass. That's how down be.
Is that was also I think Kate. I had some good here, but you guys like this, let me know in the comments. I love like.
No, I actually don't throw it down. I pop it down.
You came to set us free. I can take rest, cause the living God is living in my chest. Every day I wake up feeling blessed, and even if I don't, I see it as a test. Cause I was lost until you found me. Now I know you're all around me. Nothing I could ever do can separate my love from you. You came to set us free. You came to set us free. Thankful you ain't drive me in that pit. Hey, nah. Saw my soul inside that fam and said that's it. Grace now. You never flake in the cold winter. I just came to borrow with the gold winners. Fast forward, turn to a road runner. Spirit caught me here, go get it. Shed blood, gave me lemonade on his cold bending. Pick me up. Always Timmy Turner, always chasing after Vicky. Took me to his fountain and gave me peace and chose to cleanse me up. Now I'm testifying of your greatness. This a different look. Go, life been hitting hard, let's take it slow. Take a walk by the river and let you flow. Cause Lord, you are all I ever want. You're all I ever want. Cause I was lost until you found me. Now I know you're all around me. Nothing I could ever do to separate my love from you.
It is currently 4:54 in the morning. We're here at Hard Work, Strength, and Performance, or Performance, Strength. No, it's Hard Work, Strength, and Performance. All right, bye. So today I have a bench single. I think I'm gonna hit like 375 for an easy single, like RPE 5 stuff, and got some working sets. I'll be done pretty quick, and from there I'll have some accessory work and go home and do some work. Huh? Oh, my bad.
Walked into it like 3 times now.
I was in the way of Becca's. What are you doing? Posting a story? She's irritated. She said, boy, if you don't get out my face. All right, well, good morning to you, too.
Morning.
All right, bye. Womp, womp, womp. Watch this. Becca, what you got to do today? Why your face like that? I said, why your face like that?
What do you think I'm doing?
Sitting down?
Yeah.
Oh, you're squatting. Yeah. What? Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. All right, it's time to turn this energy on. You feel me? I might have to put on some headphones because there's some music. Becca. Should I go down one? Just listen to the bench queen. So I just want to hop on here real quick and talk to you guys real quick about the shirt that I'm wearing. I am wearing the Lives of the Dying Breed tee. It's funny because I was just having a talk with Jaslyn the other day, and she had brought up the YouTube series Lives of the Dying Breed. Kind of asked like what was my idea and thought behind the name, and also making a shirt with the series, the prep for this meet, or for that meet, specifically the Corrupted Strength Classic. And I told her, like,
the way I was looking at it was, initially I wanted this to be my last meet. So I went in, I wanted 800 kg total, and I wanted to do what I hadn't done before, and obviously I did that, but you know, I wanted to prove that to myself that I was able to do that. I was able to stick to my guns, and I was able to achieve the goals that I set 4 or 5 years prior, and I was able to do that. But also I felt like I was one of the few, even though I think I came in like maybe a year after most, to the USAPL. I was competing around the same time most of the others were, but my first year was USPA drug tested. So I feel like I was one of the few 83s left that were still around from that small era in that small wave. So like that was another reason why. And the wolf was on brand with, you know, the brand, because my logo or my mascot, whatever you want to call it, is a wolf. So I wanted to make sure I incorporated that, the fuck been humble mentality, but also detailing and explaining a little bit about what that meant. So it kind of went in, but like whenever I look at this shirt and I put it on, I embody this character during that time period, which is so exciting because I did some crazy shit. Like when you think about it, just to like give you the stats, like walked away from that meet 10 times body weight total, number 2 all time USAPL IPF 83 lifter, 700 plus squat, undeniably, like not a, like 2 700 plus squats, like all time deadlift PR at a lower body weight. And yeah, just traveled, you know, it wasn't like crazy travel or anything like that, but traveled, made sure I was there, made sure it wasn't on my own turf, you know, I lifted to standard. Anyway, I did some crazy stuff, and like I just had me reaching for it this morning. I just thought about it. I was like, let me put this shirt on. Like, let me fucking put this shirt on. Like, I love this shirt. I absolutely love this design. I came up with the Last Dying Breed myself. I did the YouTube intro myself. I did the shirt design myself. Like, literally all hands in on this design, the idea, the mission. Like, it was just really cool that it came to fruition. And I was telling her, like, the universe lined things up in my favor. The only thing that was going to hold me back was myself. And I told her, I was like, I started doing 2-a-days in the gym just because I was like, nah, can't nothing stop me, because the universe has lined these things up for me to succeed, and it's up to me to like grab that. But I just want to come on here real quick and share that with you guys, because I just thought about it and I ended up I felt myself reaching for this shirt this morning.
All right, let's do this. I don't even feel that my chest is prepared for this lift, if I'm just being honest. So that moved really fast.
It's like your body feels one way, so it feels like it's not really going to move, but then you expect it to, because you know it's going to, because you've done it time and time and time again. So it's basically just trusting in the fundamentals, the technique, and that it's going to be there, because you've done it like 1,000 times. So it's like 375 is an easy RPE 5, whatever today's single is. So I've prescribed back off work, right? So my back off work, I know I even have clients who tend to kind of ignore the set or prescribed back off numbers. So typically if I do something like, for instance, I have a back off 4x6 at 295. With calibrated plates, I can go under or over that, not necessarily right on the money with that. So this is 297. So I'll do this for my 4x6. Now, I have some clients who would probably go like 315 just because it's there, or like 305 or whatever pound plates they can round up to. I think a lot of us tend to get in our heads about like our pack off stuff, and we would like to lift more than what we actually need to. It's not quite necessary to lift heavy back off work all the time. There's a time and place for that, especially when you build up. So just wanted to come on here and let everyone know, like, I do my prescribed back off work. Now, don't get me wrong, if it says like 305, I will do 309. because with calibrated plates, like I said, you can round up or down. You're not always going to get the exact number like you can in pound plates. But yeah, that's typically what I would normally do. And if for some reason it goes from like 305 to 310 the following week, I'll keep it at 309 or 308 or whatever that number comes out to be, instead of going up to like 314, 315. And there's no need to round up when it's like basically right at the number. So yeah, no, that's just me. I literally do my job as an athlete. I have a coach for a reason.
What's up? Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning. This light is amazing. I look fucking fantastic. A lot to do today, a lot to do. I'm behind on some stuff, I'm behind on some projects. So today I'm actually going to take it out of the crib. I'm going to probably take off and go to some coffee shop right down the street, just so I can kind of work in a different environment. I can get kind of complacent in this environment. Not complacent, I can get kind of comfortable here working. I may take some time off, go sit down for a little bit, get on my phone for a little bit, but being able to get outside of that, because all the work that I have to do today is on my phone. So I'm not totally sure if I've ever told you guys, but I actually don't use my laptop. Also, I don't have like the best laptop, but I don't use my laptop for any of my like editing, video, whatever. I do everything off my phone. At some point in time, I would like to either be gifted, because that would be great, or I would end up eventually buying a MacBook at some point in time. But as of right now, it's not necessary because I'm doing everything from my phone for the last, actually forever. So it's not necessary because I know how to move without it. However, I know the benefits that could come from getting a laptop. But my primary focus is getting this stuff done today. The second purchase I'd probably buy would not be a laptop. It actually might be a macro lens. So I could do a lot better with my food photography. There's just so many things I can do that can help scale what I'm doing right now. And that's going to start with better photos and videos. And that's kind of where I would probably go with that. A laptop would probably be the last thing I would buy, because as I said, I haven't had a use for it. I know the benefits that can come from it, but I just haven't needed it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the shop. I got a lot of stuff to do, and I'll probably talk a little bit while I'm there, just so you guys can hear what I'm doing today, what I'm behind on, how I'm going to catch up, and some ideas that I have going for some things that I want to do. So let's get to it.
I'll take a picture of where I'm at, but I probably won't post it until I'm gone. The primary objective now is to get some content out for Royster Fitness and the GAWD Eats and create that. So I'm kind of behind on that. I have everything downloaded to my phone from this morning. Need to go through, edit it, post it, but that can sometimes take time, because if I want to give the recipe, then what can happen then is that will require me to actually sit here, write that all out, since I don't already have it. But I have it written out. What I mean is, like, I have to go in MacroFactor App and put all the information there, so therefore when I share it, you receive exactly what you get on the post. So I think what I'm going to do is, just for the sake of convenience, create a quick clip for Royster Fit for Pancake God, and then tomorrow, this is something that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to start a helpful tip or cook tip Tuesday or something like that. So on Tuesdays, I want to give like a really quick cooking tip, and I think that'll be really easy to do. Just the smallest things, but like really quick cooking tips to like help out the audience, like just some fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and plan out a couple of Tuesdays to do that. These videos won't take too long to do, and I think I can commit almost every Tuesday to that. I got this nitro mocha here at I can never pronounce it right, Caribou. It's actually not bad at all. It's really good. I know I just mentioned like how I don't have the best laptop in the world, but I just opened my laptop after not having it open in years. I use a different laptop for like the Royster Fitness merch, but it looks like my screen's cracked. I have no idea how this happened. It's an old laptop. It's about time I get a new one at some point in time. I still, like I said, I haven't used this in so long and it's not quite necessary. But yeah, so today I'm going to plan tomorrow's, actually I already have tomorrow's tip planned. I'll share that with you guys. It's about like just getting more juice out of your limes and lemons. So I'll like share that tomorrow, but I'll create that today and then share that tomorrow because it'll take me like, it'll be like a 20-second clip or less. Literally, this is what I look like all day long on my phone, but just so you guys can see. And then above that, I have some other recipes I created. And that's why I wanted to get out the house, because I can get distracted with, you know, like if I get tired, I can like easily sit down, lay down, or whatever the case is. But outside of that, when I'm in a space where everyone's working, like I'm inclined to work even more so than I already do. So that's why I'm here.
Results take time. We gon' always find a way. We gon' always find a way. Niggas got distant, lost their ambition. I stood my ground, I know I'm on a mission. Cause we gon' always find a way.
All I ever wanted was clothes and new shoes to impress girls at school. Growing up in the ghetto, that's what we labeled as cool. My mom worked 2 different jobs and made moves to make sure it wasn't much that we wasn't able to do. Back at Deer Valley, I rarely walked in my truth. Everybody looked at me as the rich kid that hooped. Imagine going through Fed raids and lawsuits, then poof, everything changed out of the blue. We went from owning a restaurant to missing meals. See, now I'm understanding how some of my friends feel. Shit, I used to give them shoes and put clothes on their back until I went broke. Now I'm asking for shit back. I stopped playing hoop and I figured out how to rap. Made a stack. From that point, it was never no looking back. You learn a lot of lessons in life from what you lack. That's facts. We came a long way from where we was at.
All right, I just got back to the crib from being at the coffee shop, just, you know, doing my thing. Still got a few touch-ups I need to do with some of the videos and photos. Is it still morning? Yeah, no, it's afternoon now. I have a couple of packages that just came in. Actually, technically, one came in yesterday when I was recording my cooking video, but oh, it says 1 hour. But I had another package that just came in today that I was waiting on anyway, as I put up on the screen before. Buckeye Brownies just sent me their Valentine's Day package. Limited edition, by the way. I want to show you their Valentine's Day pack. This is going to be fun for me to, you know, find a way to make this a very creative and fun photo and video thing. I probably won't touch this until tomorrow, the day after, but I want to show you what it is real quick. Just in case you guys were thinking of, you know, using my code, you can do that at buckeyebrownies.com. You can use code PancakeGawd and it'll save you some money at checkout. So I have a few of their brownies already, as I said, as you can see. And you don't have to buy this specific pack. They have others in stock. But what I want to show you guys is the next item that I got. This is just more of a personal thing that I bought for myself. All right, so what I got here are some twin pans. So for those of you who don't know, activate free, 1-year warranty. Oh, that's nice. Within 7 days of receiving your purchase. All right, perfect. I'm going to do that immediately. So for those of you who don't know, whenever you buy pans, pots, skillets, whatever, whenever you buy cookware, they get worn out depending on how often you cook. And for those of you who know, which should be all of you who are watching this channel, I cook a lot. This household cooks a lot. So these pans or pans that I've used in the past get used every single day. Not just once or twice, but often. Almost every meal. So it's important to continue to have good cookware course, good non-stick cookware. You know, a little bit more on the not pricier side, but a little bit more than just a $10 skillet you can get at like Walmart or something like that. You want to make sure that you invest. For someone like me, it's important that I do. So I got these off Amazon. Gonna see how they use and wear. But yeah, so these are nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. And so this one, I forgot what the cost was. I'll probably put it up on the screen and probably put the same one that I got. But they send you a screwdriver, so you get a free screwdriver. And then it shows you how to assemble your pan. Sure they're on tight. Bow, 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 bow. Bet. I got my twin set. Boom, just like that. That's kind of how you know they're kind of fancy, right? They give you a screw to assemble your own pots and pans. That's how you know this is like, all right, this was worth the purchase. This is worth the buy. Like, look at the, aesthetically, this looks good. So, gonna go ahead and set that over here. Probably gonna toss out a few more pans. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna activate this warranty. So I get a year warranty. So within 7 days of receiving this product, since I got it yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Once verified, your free 1 year warranty will be activated. This will come in handy, I'm telling you, because I promise you, I will mess up these pans in a few months. And when that happens, we'll get some new ones. So Carolina Primetime is back, and just got word and news from Megan and Marshall that this will be the last one. Wow, that's crazy. Only because like it's such an amazing meat. It's really set the standard of what meats should be and how they should be ran. It really pushed the fold of creativity and overall production and lifter experience. And you can't really get that in many places outside of a national level meet, outside of the Virginia Pro. Like, it really gave everyone that experience, that vibe, that energy. It's been amazing the last 2 years. I've never had a doubt in my mind that it would win like best meat of the year, honestly, because it is that good. So the first year when the Carolina Primetime debuted, I was cutting for the 83s, and Nationals was 1 week out from Carolina Primetime. So of course that wasn't going to happen. So Royster Fitness was there. Marshall and Megan provided me a spot so I can have a booth there for the brand, and that was just great. It was a great experience. It was an amazing time. It was amazing. Me, it was like, oh shit, meats can really be at this level. Fast forward 2022, I had full intentions on doing Carolina Primetime, and I think a few weeks before they send out their invites, I got my invite to the Corrupted Strength Classic. There's a lot kind of wrapped into the Corrupted Strength Classic meet for me. In order to attempt a national record, you need national level referees. If I'm not mistaken, that's how that goes. And I think that kind of fell through. It was the amount of high level athletes that were competing at this meet as well too. On top of that, Russ was competing at this meet at 82 and a half. I did notice that, and I was already cutting. I made this commitment before nationals, and because I already knew I was going to be cutting at the end of the year anyway, because I just was not 100% happy with my physique at that time, and I knew I wanted to do like a mini cut. And at the time I was writing a meal prep cookbook and doing a meal prep series on the GAWD Eats, and it just made sense to go all the way out there. I'm going to go for a reason, and that was to compete, and also to compete with the best 83 lifter in the world. So that's where I wanted to do it at. But then once we got closer to the meet, it was announced that there was no longer any American records to be set at this meet. Quite a few people dropped out, if I'm not mistaken. I know Russ dropped from this meet because he was doing that meet in Korea. Plans were already set for me, and at that point I believe we got an email that stated that they understood if we no longer wanted to do the meet, and I think they may have offered to refund us our money if we wanted to drop out. But at that point, when you're cutting and you're maintaining all the strength and you're doing things for a specific day, it's hard to just go, no, there's no need to do this anymore. We stuck to the game plan in general. I was a little upset about those things, but I wouldn't take it back because obviously we had an amazing meet and we did what we were supposed to do. We went out there and we handled business, and it wasn't on home turf. This has kind of been long-winded. So basically what I'm just trying to say is that Carolina Primetime's done some amazing things for the powerlifting community. Includes its lifters, its refs, people like me who have a business and want to get more exposure. And it's so awesome to see how far it's been able to really push the boundaries of what a meet should be. With that being said, I know that Marshall and Megan have a lot of things going on in their life right now, and I know they're really transcending in the powerlifting community, and I'm sure they made this decision for a good reason. After talking with Marcellus and Becca and just having long conversations with them, the timing again this year just did not line up for me. And as much as I wanted to do it regardless, knowing me, again, I had this conversation with Marcellus and Becca, knowing me, I'm a competitor. So for a lot of you, like, competing's fun. I don't compete to have fun. I compete to compete. I have fun while I'm competing, but I literally compete to win, to beat people. I enjoy that. For the situation I'm in right now, it's safer to be more cautious rather than, going to competing at like a light 90 and really trying to push it a few months out from nationals. The goal is to compete at 82.5 at nationals. That is the ultimate goal. In order to do that, I am taking this year off from competing. I know I've probably said that before, but for some of you who didn't know, I have taken this year off to focus on nationals because that's where I want to really showcase everything that I work for. And I want to take that 832.5 total from Corrupted Strength Classic and really challenge that and challenge the other 83s in an all-out battle for number one. I've held you guys long enough. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.
I'm here now, no more tucking my crown. Sitting on the throne, I've been the man in my town. They love to talk down when you down, look at him now. Be there to cut the cake when you bake.